Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know if you remember that movie called Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, if you do, it was a very funny movie, at least the first one. And I remember when Crocodile Dundee, I can't remember whatever his first name was, he walks with his new lady. She was, a reporter, and they walk down. I think they were in New York City, and they get out of the restaurant and they walk, nicely, arm in arm, and then like three, I don't know, 18, 19, 20-year-old guys say, "Hey, do you have a cigarette?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." And when he wants to give him a cigarette, one of them gets a little knife, pocket knife, pa, here it is, and your wallet. And he's like, what the hell, you know what I mean? And this, she says, "Hey, I can't remember his name. Give him his wallet." He said, and the guy says, "What for?" He's Australian. No, I'm not. But anyway, what for? He's got a knife. He's got a knife. And the guy was like, ready to. And then the guy looks at says, "Oh, that's not a knife." Goes back, gets his freaking foot-long, tall, long knife. "That's not a knife. That's a knife." Cuts, and then the guys run away. And he said, "Kids having fun." Now, the same. When you do something, you make a threat. At least you make it right. You know what I mean? It's the same. If you get in deep shit, you either don't go in or you go all the way. So same here. We got a problem. We got some itchy trigger guys in Russia who are kind of like upset with Macron, and they want to boom Macron, and it seems like they got something with Maharishi, but what can you do? Maharishi is going to levitate and fly to India, just like that, like a yogi that he is. He said he's going to half inflation in this year. Maybe, if he does some Indian tricks over there, sitting on that little pole by himself in a lotus position. Anyway, this article comes from msn.com, and it's oh my mag whatever. It's from today, the 10th of January 2023. This is the title. Vladimir Putin ally makes worrying threat against this European country on live TV. Oh my God. Now, let's see who this guy is. Anton Gerashchenko. Now, I know Gerashchenko sounds to me Ukrainian by the end. Like Gerashchuk, Gerashchenko, usually. But anyway, just shooting the breeze, An advisor to Ukraine's Minister of Internal Affairs shared a video on Monday. Well, he is Ukrainian. I thought he was a Russian. On Monday, 9th of December, where analysts on Russian state TV issued a direct threat to France and Britain. And who's that guy again? Analysts. Oh, yeah, no power, whatever. Anyway, in the video, Vladimir Solovyov, that's a Russian, Solovyov, a Vladimir Putin ally and pro-Kremlin propagandist, is seen calling for a preemptive strike rather than a counter-strike on France. Well, I guess he just wanted to change roles. He wanted to be on top now. All right, Newsweek reports, and I'm quoting, "Macron supplies the tanks and we give them a preemptive strike against France as party to the conflict." A preemptive strike is a surprise attack on an enemy that is planning to launch an attack on you. That's what this guy say. Okay, well, thanks for it. But it's not really like that, because if it's really like that, then I know someone else who did some preemptive strikes that were not really, because the other side was planning something. But hey, too many questions here, Emil. Take it easy. Now, this comes as French President Emmanuel Macron has told his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky that France would be providing light AMX-10RX armored combat vehicles. No, that's light tanks. AMX-10RX armored combat vehicles to help the war effort against Russia. VOA reports. That's what is considered this MAX. Combat vehicle, armored combat vehicle, parenthesis, light tank. Why? Look at the guy's gun. Anyway, not that the other ones like the Bradley. The Bradley, it's a cannon. It's I think like this, you know what I mean? Take. Then you have whichever is Marder. I think that the German, the same. It's like this. If you look at the French one, it's a real deal. I mean, it's not like BS. But hey, what do you want? Ask too many questions again. Now, oh, here we go. The AMX-10 RX is a light tank model. Thank you very much. See? That the French military has been using since the 1980s and is now being phased out. Meanwhile, President Macron has been pushing with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz to provide Ukraine with modern, heavy battle tanks such as the German-produced Leopard tank. This would likely give way to other European countries providing heavy tanks of their own. We already have Eager Beaver, Poland, and Eager Beaver, it seems like the little dancer from Finland, you know, remember her? The twerking or whatever she was doing over there. The Prime Minister, the 38-year-old, young, my bad. She said she's still young. Okay, you are, but not that young, if you know. I mean, are you between what, I don't know, 18 and 30? No, then I don't want to be, which I don't care, blamed as being this and that. But you know, I'm just going with what the science says. Okay. Now, France no more. France no more. Andrei Gurulyov, a retired Russian, retired, no power. I remember when I mentioned a Polish general saying that they want parts of Germany, that I have some Polish friends saying, he was the retired general, he's not in the military, he's not... Okay, so what do we, should I continue? Duh or niet? Which one is it? Okay, up or down? So we have retired Russian military commander and a Russian parliamentarian. Oops! The other one was, I think, in the politics as well at that time. Can't remember his name, like 80-some years old, mustached guy, is seen on the video claiming that France is in a way, is already a party in the conflict, so it should be destroyed. And I'm quoting, if France begins to harm openly, fearing nothing, then it is a recognized party in a conflict. And I'm quoting again, there should be no France. There was France and now there is no France. Would anyone be upset about that? I think the people who drink wine and eat cheese. Just kidding. I mean, first you go over there and do like the French did, you know, consider Paris an open city so you don't bombard that. Beautiful. But maybe you take care of children, take care of people and move them somewhere else. North Africa or somewhere, all of them, and leave Paris as it is. Beautiful town, beautiful architecture, beautiful. Obviously, we leave the Hotel des Invalides alone with Napoleon Bonaparte over there and everything that is in Louvre. All right, and not only. I'm just kidding, okay? I like France. I like French people. French people. The key word is people. Anyway. So, Gurulyov also claimed that Russia has enough ammunition and is able to destroy both France and Britain. Okay, now, what do you want? This is the reality. If you provide my enemy with bullets and weapons to kill me and my family, you are part of the fight, the war. So don't tell me you give my enemy that I'm fighting with all that and you're not. I mean, without that, my boys will not die. With that, they will die. So what do you think? Who the hell do you think you are? Someone like innocent? I don't think so. Anyway, these guys talk and talk and talk. When you're going to hear Putin talking like that, or Shoigu, or Lavrov, or I don't know, it's kind of about it. Not Medvedev, not Prigozhin. Prigozhin is not Kadyrov. Kadyrov is of the same level with, I want to say, with Zelensky in that, because these were the only two who really said that the tactical nuclear weapons should be used in this war. Zelensky and Kadyrov. Kadyrov said we should use Russian, whatever, should use over there and take it easy with these guys. Done. The other one, Zelensky, said that the United States, NATO, should use preemptive nuclear strike on Russia. Those were the words. I'm not paraphrasing here, okay? They say, well, Putin said. No, Putin never said we're going to use nuclear weapons over there preemptively or something like that. No, he said something else. He said under the Constitution, those territories that now are ours through the referenda are covered by the Russian Constitution. And to answer your question, they will enjoy full military, Russian military defense. Full. That's what I said. That means full. He didn't say, oh, anyway, but people, you know how they are. They take from here and there, like, remember when they're upset with Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher, German philosopher? That, oh, he was on this and that. He said that God is dead. God is not dead. Yes. Why? Because the idiots just stopped to that. What did he say? God is dead and we killed him. Well, that changed the whole thing, doesn't it? But anyway, just so you know. Anyway, and he was the same guy who said, but is not, how should I put it, promoted. You just hear idiots saying it, but not really say, okay, but who said it? Because that would make Nietzsche look good, and you can't have Nietzsche look good for political reasons. So he said also, what doesn't kill me make me stronger. Okay, so with that out of the way. So, yes, we have crazies everywhere, and those guys say whatever they want. Is it acceptable? Free world, free people, right? Is that a threat? Well, imagine that probably there. I'm not trying to defend them, okay? But I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. I mean, those guys are going to send tanks, and I'm supposed to say, hey, Macron, you're just fine, eat your cheese and drink your Merlot. Nah. You know what I mean? I understand where they're coming from. And besides, they don't have power. So the power stays in the dictator only, Putin. That's what we're told. So we got to believe it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.